Hello everyone, it's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I'm here to do a general weekly read for the 29th of December until the 3rd of January. I'm going to be using my Sacred Geometry Healing cards. A link is below to where these can be purchased. Please excuse my green screen, it's playing up today and I've tried to fix it as well. The other thing you will find is my product Liquid Alchemy in a Bottle, which are high vibrational elixirs which are made to nurture, balance and heal mind, body and soul. You can download a PDF from my website and that will give you more understanding of what I create and how they can work for you. So let's get into this reading. Sitting with the energy for this next week or for this week is all about change, and change as we come to a close of a very, very, very difficult year for many. It's been a year of massive learning, massive changes in itself. 2020, 2 + 2 being the 4, is all about the foundations, our foundational shifts. It has actually rocked a lot of people's foundations that we've had to create the changes on so many levels. It's been a massive year for interpersonal work, and I, for one, can put my hand up for that. And what are we going into from 2020? We're going to 2021. So 2 + 0 + 2 + 1 is a 5. And what is 5 all about? 5 is all about change, and it's going to be great changes. You know, even just looking at the first day of the year, the 1st of January 2021. So you're doing a 1 and a 1 plus the 5, as we said, for 2021, which is a 7. Already we're coming into the 7 numerology. 7 is all about the mystic. 7 are the 7 colors of the rainbow, the 7 main colors of the chakras, the diatonic scale in music. It is also, what is the 7? 7 is all about the Genesis pattern. Within the first 7 days, Genesis, the underlying template of the whole entire universe, was created within the first week. Consciousness was formed. So it's already setting a precedent for us as we come into a year 2021. And you know, it is about the ones. It's that new beginnings. It's about creating changes. It's the leadership. And we are going through a major awakening process. Look here, look at that. And the first card to fly through is surrender. I actually want to say that I was reading something this morning that apparently was said by Dolores Canon. And Dolores Canon was saying, to come into the new earth, you know, to be a part of the new earth, there are 2 main things we need to do. The first one was to let go of fear. Fear is something that holds us back. It stagnates us. It holds us. It keeps us in a holding pattern, and it is so detrimental to not only our health, but to our lives on every level of mental, spiritual, emotional, you know, physical well-being. But the other thing that she was saying is that what we need to do is release karma. What is it you have learned from your lessons of the past? Have you taken on those lessons and learned from them and actually started to implement them into your new life, you know, or into that where you are now? Are you releasing those old energies, or are you staying stagnant in the same shit that you've been doing for some people years? You know, when is it that, you know, you get to a point where you go, hey, enough already. I need to change, because if I don't, I'm going to stay in this. I'm going to stay. It may be that you're miserable. It may be that you feel like you can't breathe, that you can't go on. And, you know, for some, it's like, why do you do that to yourselves? Why do we have to create such hardships in our lives? You know, I definitely believe we are here, we are part of like a simulation, a computer game. We're here to level up. and we're here to learn. And for every time we power up, maybe it's like a Pac-Man who's come along and he's found a power, a power bar, because he's been able to learn from, something that has been a part of his life. So when we surrender, the actual netting of surrender, or the tesseract, is 8 cubes. These 8 cubes can actually be placed in 261 different positions. 2 plus 6 plus 1 is actually a 9, which again is a very important number, but we'll get into it now. But what it's saying is, when we surrender, we ultimately open up all these different doors for us to go through. Oh, there are too many cards. I'm not going to take all those. So, learning from the past is so important, and knowing that we really are in an abundant universe, but we've got to learn to tap in. It's about, being a part of this matrix that we're in. It's been learning, how do we actually transcend this matrix? We are in this physical, we are here in a physical body. But part of what we're here to learn is, when we can tap into, these higher frequencies, and we can actually expand consciousness, then this is how we can transcend the physical, realm, excuse me. And, we're tapping in, and we can connect into so many different things, so that we can learn on so many different levels to help create the change. Wow. Okay. We've got 3 cards. All right. First card, after surrender, is 741. This is about exactly what I've been talking about. This is about releasing toxins. It's releasing the toxins from your body, not only on a physical level. So for some, it might be about alcohol, smoking, drug addiction. It doesn't even have to be that. It could be that, you watch something addictively on television or on YouTube. It might be that you need to look at releasing certain relationships that you're in, certain people in your life, because they are toxic or they hold you back, and you're stagnating. So really, really important. A beautiful solfeggio frequency I highly recommend listening to, or you can ingest it. I have this one as an elixir. The flower of life, one of my most favorite of all geometries. And this is saying that you are in the process of creating these changes in your life. And for some, it's still a secret, or for some, it's still in its gestational period. And what it's saying is that within a certain time frame, it's like pregnancy, that at some point it will give birth to this idea, this concept, this change, this new beginning for you. And as I was saying before, as we raise consciousness, it's about what we connect into. It's so important that we connect into spirit, that we connect into these higher frequencies on we can do it through so many different ways. It's through mindfulness, through breath, through meditation, through sound, through bowls. It may be that you go swimming. Water is amazing to work with. Running water, especially, near a waterfall or something. Like, it's different for everybody to how we connect in, but so important to do so now. Okay. Just looking at numbers, surrender is a 46, which is a 10, so is a 1. 741 frequency, the number of the card is a 29, which is an 11. So we've definitely got some new beginnings coming on here. It's perfect. The flower of life is a 13, which is a 4, so it's working on your foundations. And the dodeca it's a master number 22 or a 4, however you want to look at it. At this point, again, it's our foundations that we are looking at. It's creating the balance within our lives, harmony, on so many levels. And also 741 is a 3, and a 3 is all about leadership. It's all about expansion. Okay, interestingly enough, the 174s come through as well, which is, if you look at these, they're all the same numbers, they're just in a different order. So this one is about releasing the toxins. This one is about releasing the karma. These cards are so perfect for everything I've been talking about. This is letting you know, we listen to 174, it is a 3. If we compound the numbers, 3 is all about knowing that you are safe and you are loved. For those who maybe suffer with pain, it's in particular, even on the physical level, it's a very numbing frequency to work with, so it's beautiful. But this is saying it's okay to release the old outdated belief systems and the karma that is you're held on to for so long. You know, you want to go into this new earth, this new era, this new year, you know, creating the change. Well, you need to create the change. It's got to come from you. I highly recommend listening to the 174. I also will put a link to the Ho'oponopono, the Hawaiian mantra of please forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you. Highly recommend you listen to it and listen to it and listen to it. And first and foremost, it's about forgiveness to yourself, and then it's whatever forgiveness you choose to give to others around you. It's about speaking your heartfelt truths. This is all about emotion, and it's all about expression. Express how you feel. Okay, we're here to ground and anchor these beautiful frequencies that we are now working with, the changes that we are making, make sure that we do ground them. And it's really, really important to maintain balance at all times, in particular, as we go into these new frequencies, you know, really hold on to that positivity, really hold on to the balance on all levels, and the knowing, you know, that you are okay and you are doing such a remarkable job. And, you know, if at any point you need a little bit of assistance or help, you know, think about who is that person, the first person that comes to mind that you can, you know, ring or speak to, maybe a friend, a family member. It could be anybody. You know, don't know that there's always somebody out there who can help if you need something, you know, just to talk to someone or some advice. So absolutely remarkable cards. I'm so wrapped with what has come through, and, you know, with what I said to start with. So have an amazing new year wherever you are. Take care of you, love you, and, you know, put out those positive vibes, that belief system that all that you are here to create is coming to fruition for you. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.